Okay, here's a video on using elimination to solve systems of equations. In elimination, what we're going to be doing is either adding or subtracting these different equations to eliminate one of our variables, either the x or the y. Well, what you got to do is you got to look and see which of the two would be the easiest to eliminate. Look right here, we have a 4x, a negative 4x, and a 4x. These two are going to be the easiest to eliminate, because if I add, let me erase that. That's pretty bad. If I add negative 4x and 4x, they cancel each other out. And then if I add negative 2y plus 8y, I would get 6y equals. And then if I add negative 12 plus negative 24, I would get negative 36. Then I just divide by 6, and y would equal negative 6. And then, so my y value is negative 6. And then I can just go and I can plug that in like right here. So I have negative 4x minus 2 times negative 6. See, I'll put this y in for this negative 6 in for this y, and that equals negative 12. Right? This is negative 4x. Negative 2 times negative 6 is positive 12 equals negative 12. I subtract 12. Okay, this cancels. I have negative 4x equals negative 24. I divide by negative 4. And x equals 6. So x would equal 6. That would be my solution. That's how you use elimination. Let's take a look at another one. On this one, I can see that I have y's that would be that are the same, that they would be the easiest to eliminate. But I have a positive y here and a positive y here, so in this case I wouldn't add, but I would subtract. Okay, so now I'm going to subtract all of these. Be careful when you're subtracting. Watch the signs. Because 8x minus negative 3, when you subtract the negative, you actually add it. This would be 11x. Be careful with those. Alright, y minus y cancels. That equals this. Same thing. Negative 16 minus negative 5 is like saying plus 5. That would be negative 11. Divided by 11. And x would equal negative 1. So x is negative 1. Now I'm going to go back and plug it in for this one. That one looks probably the easiest. So I have negative 3 times negative 1 plus y equals negative 5. Negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3 plus y equals negative 5. I subtract 3. Those cancel, and y equals negative 8. So my y value would be negative 8. That would be the solution for this system. Alright, let's look at one more. Sometimes if you're using elimination, you're not going to have them where the variables are exactly alike. You're going to have to manipulate them a little bit. In this one, you would use the lowest common multiple for whichever one you're choosing. In this case, I'm going to use the 2 and the 5. Watch what I do. I'm going to take this one and multiply it by 5. See this 5? And then I'm going to take this 2 and multiply it down here. When I rewrite that, I have to do 5 times all of these. So I'd have 10x plus 40y equals 30. And here I'd have negative 10x minus 40y equals negative 15. Alright, now I'm going to do the math here. Negative 10x minus 10x In this case, they cancel. 40y minus 40y, they cancel. So I have nothing over here, so I have 0 equals, and then 30 minus 15 is 15. If you ever get this, does 0 equal 15? Absolutely not. This is no solution. Okay? So that's how you're going to be using elimination. Here's your 3 extra credit problems. You can pause the video if you need to write these down. Show all of your work. Do not turn in just the answers. Do these 3 problems, turn them in to Mr. Riddle, get your extra credit.